Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1998 Arizona Diamondbacks Revisionist History. Today's matchup is between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Pittsburgh Pirates at Three Rivers Stadium. On the mound for the D-backs today is Brian Anderson, whose record is 7-2 with a 4.03 ERA, and pitching for the Pirates is John Lieber, whose record is 8-13 with a 5.21 ERA. Yesterday's game was a real bummer. We put double-digit runs on the board, but Pete Shorrock could not keep us in the ball game. He gave up 7 runs, the most in any start this year. And we did fight back and make it interesting in the 9th inning, but we fell short. And we took the loss. So that's the way it goes. We're wrapping up the series versus the Pirates today. And then tomorrow, we have our final game of the month of August against the Houston Astros in Houston. We've guaranteed that we're going to have a winning month, which is something, I suppose. But at the end of every month, we have an end of the month summary video where we take a look at the standings, the playoff contention. We'll take a look at all the league leaders going into the final month of the year. And we will take a look at the expanded rosters, the September call-ups. And we'll pick some of our guys who will make that cut. So, a lot going on tomorrow after the baseball game. We'll have 2 videos tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Let's go ahead and get started with today's ball game. As always, I appreciate everyone following along. Like and or subscribe to the channel. If you've been following the 1972 Topps cards that we've been adding to the 1972 Seattle Pilots What If Scenario season that's coming up at the conclusion of this sim. We've got 2 more teams to go. I won't be doing a second video today, and of course I won't be doing a third video tomorrow. So it's going to be a couple of days, but we're almost done. We've got 2 teams to go, and then we will be practically prepped for that video, I suppose. All right, we have Brian Anderson getting the start, coming off a very good start. And it looks like we have 2 righties unavailable today. Nelson Cruz and Troy Percival. Neither one will be able to pitch today. I believe they both got hammered out of the pen yesterday. And then our lineup versus the right-hander, John Lieber. It's all the regular guys with the exception of Matt Williams, who is listed as tired. We're going to give him the day off. Tony Batts will move over to third from short, and Jay Bell will get the start at shortstop today. Of note, Bobby Higginson is listed as tired, but we're going to play him today, and we'll give him the day off tomorrow in Houston. Okay, let's go ahead and do the official lineup rundown for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Batting leadoff in center field is Rob Ryan. Batting second and catching is Pudge Rodriguez. Batting third in right field is Bobby Higginson. Batting cleanup at third base is Tony Batista. Batting fifth at first base is Travis Lee. Batting sixth in left field is Dmitri Young. Batting seventh at second base is Todd Walker. Batting eighth at shortstop is Jay Bell. And batting ninth is the pitcher Brian Anderson. Here's John Lieber making his 27th start of the year. 8-13 with a 5.21 ERA. 124 strikeouts in 152 innings pitched. And opponents are batting .314 against him. Not very good fastball. It tops out at 88 miles an hour. And he is a fly ball pitcher 63% of the time. The sinking fastball is his best pitch, rated an 83. Overall rated a league average of 80. The 28-year-old right-hander is arbitration eligible at the end of the year. Let's take a look at his log. He's coming off, a lot of poor performances. He had one good one mixed in there against the last place Mets, but he's coming off a no decision versus the Phils, where he gave up 5 runs in 5 innings. And if we scooped all the way back to June 12th, He gave up 6 runs in 6 innings on 6 hits and took the loss against us. Let's take a look at the defense for the Pirates. Looks like the same guys today. Right field, of course, is a problem with Turner Ward and Luke Collier at short. Jason KENDALL back in there today. Not much better than Tim Laker defensively. He's a 72, but we ran on him that first matchup. I think we went 0 for 3, right? And then yesterday, I think we went 4 for 4. Okay, here we go. John Lieber versus Rob Ryan. Ryan popping it up into foul ground down the first base line. That's the second baseman making the catch. A long way for Warren Morris to go. 1 out. Pudge Rodriguez just keeps clobbering the ball. Unfortunately, a pop-up here to second. 2 quick outs for Lieber. I mean, Lieber does have an ERA over 5, so it's safe to say he's going to give, probably pitch a shutout today. And a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the bottom of the first. Let's take a look at the Pirates lineup for today. Batting leadoff at third base is Chance Sanford. Batting second and catching is Jason KENDALL. Batting third at first base is Kevin Young. Batting cleanup in left field is Jason Bay. Batting fifth at second base is Warren Morris. Batting sixth in center field is Manny Martinez. Batting seventh at shortstop is Luke Collier. Batting eighth in right field is Turner Ward and the pitcher John Lieber in the number 9 spot. Brian Anderson, as I mentioned, coming off a pretty good start. He's making his 20th of the season, 7-2 with a 4.03 ERA, 64 strikeouts in 102 2/3 innings pitched. Opponents are batting .283 against him. His fastball topping out at 90 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage is 47.6%. The fastball is the only good pitch he has, rated an 85. Overall rated a 77. The 26-year-old left-hander is a free agent at the end of next year. And there it is. He went 6 innings, gave up no runs on 6 hits. He walked a couple and got his 7th win over Atlanta. And he had a poor performance against Colorado, and then before that he gave up 0 runs in 5 2/3 innings versus the Mets. So he's kind of an every other game pitcher, and today is that other game. So I don't have a lot of hope for today. It would be good if he could get us through 5 or 6, being that we're down 2. There's Bell at short, and Dmitri Young in left. Just to be clear, Bobby Higginson does lead the team with errors, with 12. Bell and Williams both have 11, if you were wondering. And also, Pudge has 9. So those are the defensive error leaders. Chance Sanford leading it off with a base hit in left center field, and you know how this game is going to go from here. KENDALL with a line drive back to Anderson. Not a line drive. That was a ground ball. Moving Sanford in his scoring position. That is a guaranteed run. 1-0. Nope, it's going to be a fly ball to left. And Dmitri Young throws out Sanford at third. Meat hook. Letting it loose. We'll take it. Top of the second. Tony BATISTA lining out to center. Usually that changes momentum in this game, but I guess not in our favor. This will be 5 in a row for Lieber, a pitcher with a 5+ ERA. And meat hook, 6 in a row. So I don't even know what to say about this game today. Let's just get through it so we can watch some football. Jason Bay leading off the bottom of the second. Flying out to center. There's Warren Morris, lefty on lefty. And yet he's 2 for 2, despite batting 189 versus Brian Anderson. That's great. Oh, he gets him this time with a strikeout. First K for Anderson. And then Manny Martinez We'll get the first hit. No, I'm sorry, it's the second hit. Wait a minute. Dmitri throws out Martinez at second. What is going on? Oh my gosh. Wait, we got to look at his outfield assists. Well, he's got 3 for us now. He had 4 for the Reds. He's got 8 total errors. Wow. Okay, well, we'll take it. If you want to keep giving us outs, we'll take them. Todd Walker lining out. That's 7 in a row. 7 in a row. J. Bell cannot get hits off righty, so this should be 8 in a row. And the pitcher will make it a smooth 9. Great. Great job, baseball mogul. Anderson strikes out Collier. Turner Ward. Ground ball to second. And John Lieber, it's got to be a hit, right? Nope, strikes him out. Hey, both pitchers have faced the minimum through 3. Lieber has a perfect game. Make it 10. Pudge. Make it 11. Wow, baseball mogul sucks. That might be an error, 50-50 shot. Nope. 12 in a row. So realistic. So realistic. Couple of ground balls. I mean, think of all the runs we've scored in the first 2 games. And another strikeout. Good job. Top of the 5th inning. Tony bats. Popping it up. That's 13 in a row. Travis Lee. 14 in a row. Dmitri Hook. 15 in a row. This is the stupidest game on the planet. I mean, I like a pitcher's duel, but this is so unrealistic. We know the only reason the game is doing this is to get John Lieber's ERA down. Home run by Bay. Team leading 10th. Of course, he gets all of his home runs against us. If you had told me that Brian Anderson was going to pitch 5 innings and give up just 1 run, I would have been very happy. Unfortunately, he's not going to get the win today. Top of the 6th. 15 in a row. And that'll end it. Can't even enjoy that. Walker with a double. Tenth as a D-back. 16th overall. J. Bell somehow 2 for 3 against Lieber in his career. And he's going to gap it the other way. Tie it up at 1. Sometimes Bell just hits righties, I guess. Lieber's one of them. That's number 18. In 1998, I just looked it up. J. Bell did have 20 home runs for the D-backs. So he's way off the pace there. Let's see if Anderson could drop a bunt down. Drop it like a hard. Gets it back to the pitcher. Bell will be safe at 3rd. And they're going to pull the infield in. Can Rob Ryan get the ball to the outfield? I'm going to say no. Nope, sure not. Nope, I'm wrong. Wow, we're going to take the lead 2-1 just like that. 2 down, here's Pudge. And that might fall in. Get out. Yes, Pudge, another single. He is now 2nd in the American League in batting average. I probably shouldn't have told you that, since we are going to do the league leaders tomorrow night. There's the first walk for Lieber, so he's kind of fallen apart here in this inning. First and second, 2 down. There's Tony Batts, 1-1. And a routine ground ball to second. Bottom of the 6th inning. Anderson has the lead. I think we got to keep him in there. He's earned it. Lieber making contact. Ground ball to first. 1 out. Chance Sanford. A lefty on lefty violence. Of course he's going to get a double. Tied up. Nope, it's a triple. That's all you need to know. We'll pull the infield in, but there's nothing we can do. Yep, that'll get the run in, of course. What? I didn't think that would happen. So what do we have in relief? That's a righty. We have Babyface, Assassin, and we have Felix Rodriguez. Shit. I mean, I think he's got to try to get Kevin Young, but I have no faith in this. No, we're going to take him out. And we'll bring in Danny Graves, and we're going to need him to give us 1 1/3 today. Runner on third. There's Kevin Young. Kevin Young does hit righties better than lefties, apparently. 1-0. And a ground ball to second. Come on, Walker. Nice. Okay, we go to the top of the 7th. Travis Lee will lead it off. And another double. Is that our third double? We have 3 hits. They're all doubles. Well, and 1 single, the blue hit by Pudge. 17 doubles for Travis Lee. Yeah, and this really lends to my hypothesis that the game front loads and back loads all the extra base hits. And in the middle, 54 games, it's all singles. Because we are getting a lot of doubles out of nowhere. We are not a doubles team. Duh, meat hook. That's a base hit. That might be a double. Lee scores. It's 3-1. Good job. Let's hit and run. Danny Graves will have to bat. We need him in the game. Hit and run is on. Lieber makes the play to first. Young moving to second. All right, J. Bell. He's 1 for 2 today with a double. Oh, striking out looking conveniently to get to Graves. Striking out. Lieber tired. 3-1. And it's Bay, Morris, and Martinez coming up. We're going to take out Dmitri Young and bring in Gary Maddox. Now, normally I would have pinch hit with Graves for Graves with Maddox and then brought him in, but we're going to have to just bring him in here. Give us a little bit of an upgrade. Jason Bay's got the only run with his 10th home run of the year. And a walk, and that really ought to be it. There's a ground ball to first. That run will score with Martinez. Nope, fly ball to center. You don't ever bring a reliever out for a second inning without there being consequences. And here they are. Whoa! He just threw a ball. No result. Is that good or bad? He's walked 2 batters, hasn't struck out anybody. Yep, that's the ball game. They'll tie it up. Fuck this game, man. So nothing for Brian Anderson. Christensen coming in. Pudge. Well, Pudge has 2 hits today. Bobby. And Batista. Lee. I love it when this pitcher that's tired automatically just strikes out the next guy. Real good baseball. Let's bring in Felix. Oops. We just lost 2 of 3 against an inferior team. Well, Maddox will get to bat at least. We'll hit and run. Does not matter. This game was over before it started. When your first 15 guys get out by John Lieber, you never had a chance. There's the one gratuitous run. Olmedo Signs will come in. He's been pretty clutch. Striking out. Oh, it's a walk. Signs will be pinch run for by Spivey. Try to stay out of a double play. Or maybe score from first if we got lucky. First and second, one down, double play. Coming right up. Nope. Benign fly ball. Doesn't matter. And Pudge strikes out to lose the game. Oh no! Pudge! Oh no, Pudgy! The Pudgy one just hit a 3-run home run. His 17th of the season. And we're winning 7-5. Oh no. And we're going to have to bring in a left-hander to close the game. Oh, this is going to be the worst loss of the year. Wow, look at Pudge's average. 340, 17 home runs. We're going to steal second, catch him napping here. Yeah. Higgy, number 18. 18 for 20 this year. Tony Batts will strike out the end of the inning. We're going to put Spivey in there on D. He is an upgrade, technically. Well, they're actually equal. But Spivey has way more range. Well, this blows. Oh, man. How many runs will... Well, who's better versus righties? Let's just play the odds. Okay. So 238 for Omar Dahl, who was a starter in real life in 1998. Or 257. So it's going to be... Welcome to the dollhouse. All right, here we go. Everybody's in the right position. 2-run lead. How will they walk it off? That is the question. Martinez will pop it up. Will this be an error on Bell? No. 1 out. Luke Collier hits lefties really well. There's a walk. Okay. So here's the 2-run home run to tie it. Oh, right down the middle. And David Brinkley will pinch hit. Never heard of this guy. Wait, is he a pitcher? It looks like he's the pitcher, but maybe that throws from the outfield or something. I don't know. 419. So is Collier going to try to steal second? Well, it won't matter. They're 2 runs down. He has average power. First pitch. And now the game is over. Infield single. We never had a chance today. Never had a chance. We got to guard the lines. This game was over before it started. Fuck you. Never had a chance. Never had a chance. All right. Finley. Wow, Chuck Finley fans 14. That's something, right? Yeah, fuck that guy. Garrett Anderson is done for the year. His year was really off. That whole team. Terry Clark is going to retire. His mustache will continue on. And yeah, we'll pull up the box score. Just, we all knew it. Like, there was no chance we were going to win today. John Lieber got the first 15 guys. John Lieber got the first 15 guys out. The only reason they let us score was to make it a game, right? And they were going to walk it off anyway. It was already predetermined. A grand slam by Jason Kendall, who had 3 all year until that moment. 2 relievers give up 4 runs. There was never a shot that we were going to win that ball game. Enjoy your football Sunday.